Hello everybody, Interi back again with another video, and today's video, guys, is going to be about Novak Djokovic. I did a video about Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer these couple of days, and now it is time to talk about the world number 2, the 16-time Grand Slam champion, the Serbinator from Serbia, Novak Djokovic. And this video will be about, like the title is saying, my 5 top reasons why I don't believe Novak Djokovic will end his career with most Grand Slam titles. And let's not waste any time, guys, and let's get into it, my friends. On my number 5 place, guys, I have 5 abilities that Novak does so extremely well, and that it is all about what Novak Djokovic is when I'm going to speak about these 5. Not only about this, but these 5 are very, very important in his game. One is it is his consistency. He is consistent. You cannot be 16-time Grand Slam champion and not be consistent. He's not as consistent as Rafa Nadal. Nobody is. Rafa is from a totally different world when it comes to consistency, but he is very, very consistent as well. Sometimes he can disappear from matches 20 to 25 minutes, half an hour, but he's still very, very consistent. It is about consistency, endurance, precision, timing, and flexibility. These 5 things makes me believe that one of these 5, maybe even all of these 5 things, will get worse with time for Novak Djokovic as older he gets. He's 32 years old at the moment. He will not get any younger. He will get only older. He will be 33 years old in May, and these 5 things will get damaged from as older as Novak gets, because when you get older, you will not be flexible as you are when you're younger. Your time will get worse. Your precision will get worse. Your endurance will get worse. Your consistency will get worse. So, on my number 5th place, why I believe Novak will not end as the most Grand Slam leader with most Grand Slam titles when it's all said and done, is because of these 5 things that are so important in his game will get worse with time. Consistency, endurance, precision, timing, and flexibility. They are super, super important in Novak Djokovic's game. On my number 4th place, guys, I have Novak's passivity. Novak tends to be passive times when he plays tennis matches, especially when he doesn't face Roger Federer or Rafa Nadal. That is not so many times the case with his 2 chief rivals. He doesn't get so much passive against Rafa and Federer. He knows that he has to take charge. He knows that he has to dictate against Rafa and against Federer. Because if he is passive against his 2 chief rivals, he will be in big, big trouble. But I get the feeling that when Novak plays sometimes against other players, especially in some Grand Slam finals that I have seen him, and especially against Stan Wawrinka, he tends, at least used to be, in those Grand Slam finals. I'm going to mention, it is French Open 2015, US Open 2016. Both of these 2 Grand Slam finals, he has won the first set in both of these finals. But after he has won the first set in these 2 finals I'm talking about, he has become passive. He has taken down his guard. You cannot take down your guard against a hard hitter like Stan Wawrinka, because when Stan Wawrinka is in those finals, like he was in these 2 finals, in French Open and in US Open against Novak, he is in big confidence. He has big confidence. He was hitting the ball really clean because he has won 6 matches before those finals against Novak. And Novak did big mistakes in these 2 finals, in my opinion. Because Novak Djokovic, in the end of the day, is a greater, is a more talented tennis player than Stan Wawrinka. In my opinion, he should never have lost these 2 matches. The 2014 match in Australian Open, which was not a final, it was a 4th round, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was an epic one. Novak won the first set even in that match, actually, but that match could have gone either way. It was a 5-set battle, and Stan won the 5th set, I believe, in the end, 9-7, if I'm not mistaken, in 2014, when Stan won his first Grand Slam title later on. and defeated Rafa Nadal in that final. But earlier, before that, he defeated Novak Djokovic in the 4th round. And in that match, I didn't feel that Novak was quite passive there, but in those two other finals, in that 4th round in Australian Open, but in those two other Grand Slam finals against Stan, he was passive. And I've seen Novak being passive in other matches as well. Against Thiem as well, last year in French Open, the semi-final, Novak, he was passive in that 5th set. He wanted Thiem to out-hit himself. And Novak was not dictating, at least not in that 5th set. So, on my number 4th place is Novak tends to be passive sometimes in his matches, and that can cost him big times to not end up as the most Grand Slam leader of all time. So, we go on. On my number 3rd place, I have... We cannot close our eyes. We cannot close our eyes for the next gens that bother Novak big times. Yeah, I know they have not defeated him on the slams yet. Stefanos Tsitsipas has defeated Novak 2 times, but it has been outside slams. Alexander Zverev has defeated Novak Djokovic 2 times. It has been outside slams. Daniil Medvedev has defeated Novak Djokovic 2 times. It has been outside slams. The only player has defeated Novak Djokovic in slams. But he's not the next gen, but he's a very, very good player. It is Dominic Thiem. Dominic Thiem is not the next gen anymore. He's more likely an old gen, but Dominic Thiem have at least defeated Novak Djokovic both outside slams and in slams. Has defeated Novak Djokovic 2 times in French Open, I believe, 2017 and 2019. And Medvedev, Tsitsipas and Zverev, they will defeat Novak Djokovic sooner or later in the Grand Slams as well. Mark my words, because Novak is getting older and they are getting older as well, the young gens, but they will come to a peak level. These 3 I mentioned, Medvedev, Tsitsipas and Zverev, and they will take Djokovic down sooner or later when Djokovic will become 33 or 34 years old. That will happen. It is only a matter of time, not a matter of if, before they start to defeat Novak Djokovic in the slams as well. So, the next gens that are chasing Novak Djokovic and that they are threatening Novak Djokovic and that they are bothering Novak Djokovic and that they are challenging Novak Djokovic are on my number 3rd place, and they will start to do that in the slams as well sooner or later. It will happen. We all know that. On my number 2nd place, guys, I have basically Novak Djokovic being behind Rafa Nadal in the slam race so far. He is 3 behind Rafa Nadal. I know that Rafa is 1 year older than Novak. It is only 1 year. It is not like Rafa is 5 years older than Novak Djokovic. And why I say Rafa Nadal, because I truly believe Rafa Nadal is Novak's biggest threat to end up as the most all-time Grand Slam leader, not Roger Federer. Because Roger Federer, guys, he's 38 years old. He doesn't have... If he has more slams in him, it is maximum 1 more. Maximum. But I doubted that he has even that. But Rafa Nadal, he doesn't have only one more Grand Slam title in him. He has more than 1. So it is Rafa Nadal that Novak should be worried about mostly, and not Roger Federer. And Novak Djokovic is 3 behind Rafa Nadal and 4 behind Roger Federer. So and Rafa is only 1 year older than Novak Djokovic. Not 3, not 4, not 5, but only 1. So on my 2nd place is the Grand Slam race. Novak is 3 behind Rafa Nadal, 4 behind Roger Federer. Rafa has a precious, a golden opportunity lead over Novak Djokovic, with 3 more at the moment. On my number 1st place, guys, and this will come to a subscriber who has asked me the question, and I'm gonna say to him, my friend, yes, it will affect Novak Djokovic, that he doesn't have a superior shot in his game. When I say superior shot, I mean Novak Djokovic is an all-round tennis player. He's a complete tennis player. What makes Novak Djokovic so good? It is those 5 abilities I said on the beginning of the video, and that he doesn't have any holes in his game. His backhand is really good. His forehand is good. His serve is good. His returns are amazing. But he doesn't... His movements... Have you ever seen a better mover than Novak Djokovic? I doubt it. At least not outside clay. Because on clay we all know that Rafa Nadal is the greatest mover of all time. especially in hard court, I have never seen a better mover than Novak Djokovic. Who can slide better than Novak Djokovic? For God's sakes, nobody on hard court. But Novak Djokovic's serve is 3.5, 4, if you take a measure from 1 to 5. Novak Djokovic backhand is 4.5. Novak Djokovic forehand is 4. Novak Djokovic returns is 4.5. But Novak Djokovic doesn't have any specific shot that is superior, a la Roger Federer forehand serve, a la Rafa Nadal forehand. And he will need it when he gets older. He will need it, because how does Novak Djokovic defeat his opponents? By taking them down, by doing less unforced errors, by outlasting them physically and and mentally as well, because we all know that Novak Djokovic is a mentally beast. He's stronger mentally than both Nadal and Federer. But that he doesn't have a superior shot like Nadal forehand, like Federer forehand serve, that will affect him when he gets older. I know he isn't the greatest the greatest tennis player on net like Federer and Nadal. In my opinion, Federer and Nadal are better than Novak on net, but Novak Djokovic doesn't need to go to the net because he does everything else so bloody good. So he more or less never goes to the net. But on my first place is why Novak Djokovic will not win most Grand Slam titles of all time is because he doesn't have that superior shot which he will need when he gets older. He didn't need that when he was younger because he had all the other things that took down his opponents, but he will need a superior shot, a la Federer forehand serve, a la Nadal forehand, to make himself dangerous, to make himself a threat in older days. So on my fifth place, I have Novak Djokovic's 5 ability, which will lack in the future with age: consistency, endurance, precision, timing, flexibility. On my 4th place is he tends to be passive sometimes in his matches. On my 3rd place is the next gens are threatening him big times outside slams, but they will do that in slams as well in the future. On my 2nd place is he's 3 Grand Slams behind Rafa Nadal and 4 Grand Slams behind Roger Federer. On my 1st place is Novak Djokovic's lack of a superior shot, a la Roger Federer forehand serve, a la Rafa Nadal forehand. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.